Hi, my name is Bilha of Nations Moving and Relocation. I'm here today to take you through how to arrange your spices in the kitchen.
Nellians. How to.
There are two ways of storing your spices. You can either use the original package of the spice, or you can empty the spice in an empty jar and then label the spice. Just ensure you put the correct name to avoid confusion while picking the spices. There are also two categories of spices. There is food spices and tea spices. While arranging your spices, ensure you differentiate between the two spices. What I'll be doing today, I'm going to put all my spices on the counter and then separate the two types of spices. Things like coffee are put in the category of tea spices. Also, it's good to have a separator when doing this, so that you can be able to separate the tea spices and the food spices. Here are my spices. I'm going to show you how to arrange. There are two things you have to consider when arranging the spices. First thing, the spices should be arranged near the cooker for easy accessibility while you're trying to cook. Some people prefer to store the spices either on the right hand or the left hand near the cooker. It depends on which hand you're comfortable with. Some also prefer to put the spices on the top drawer depending on the space you have. In my kitchen, I have decided to use the right hand because I'm right-handed. So I'll show you how to go about it. First thing, you have to ensure that your shelf is very clean before placing any spice. And then the next thing, you have to consider the height of the spice. You can't put the tall spice at the back of the short spice. It will be easier for you while you're picking the short one, the tall one and the short one. You will also be able to take the spice easily. The next thing you have to consider is that the label faces you, so that you can be able to read the label of what you're picking. As I had said earlier, you need to separate between the two. You have to put the food spice on one side and the tea spice on the other side. You can put them in a row and ensure the spices that you use frequently are at the front and the ones you don't use frequently at the back row. As you can see, I'm done with my food spices and I have left some space for the tea spices. So now I go to my tea spices. From the tallest one to the shortest one. And that's how you arrange your spices. Thank you.
Move with Nellians. Remember to like, share, subscribe.